have done things and then I can come back and ask ourselves, now why did I do that? Why did I turn here? Why did I turn there? I didn't intend to do that. I intended to do this. Can't you see that you was manipulated? Can't you see that? Just think about it for a moment. Something enticed you, something prompted you to do what you did, and you didn't intend to do it. Greeting our Hebrew life brothers and sisters. This is the high priest, L.D. Smith, the Watchman on the wall. Family, as always, grab that King James, but first and foremost, we want to give a shout out to the whole family. Israel, family, we got a fine teacher. I think I named this one. The Lord will do something that you won't believe. Boy, I tell you, family, this right here shook me to the core when I tell you, most people don't really understand. They don't take the words to heart that the Most High be saying, how terrible he is. But family, I'm telling you, I'm going to show you something today that if you think about it, and I mean really think about it, you'll see that there's no time for playing. It's not. Ain't no time for playing. But see, people, they have come to a custom of just embracing the Most High with the lackadaisy attitude, like you really don't care. I'm just here. Everything is fine and everything is everything. That's not the case. You should fear him. You should reverence him. You should respect him. But I'm going to show you that we don't have time for playing. The Most High, he's very compassionate. He's long-suffering. But somewhere down the line,
warn them from me.
He gets tired. But I'm just going to give you a glimpse in at how he works. Now let's look at Isaiah 45, verses 5. It says, I am the Lord, and there is no God, there is none else. There is no God besides me. I gird thee, though thou hast not known me, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west, that there is none besides me. I am the Lord, and there is none else. I mean, he's driving home a point. There's nobody else. Now look what he says. I form the light, I create darkness, I make peace, and I create evil. And see, like I say, if a person just thinks about this, you in an evil situation, he created that. Are you listening? Do you understand that? If you feel that you're in an unsafe environment, you're in a hostile environment, you are in an environment where there's nothing but hate, he put you down. He did all that. See, you have to see the whole picture of it. That's why he's not to be played with. Because every situation that you encounter in your life, he created it. I am the creator. But a lot of y'all think, well, I create my own situation. I create this, I create wealth. No, he said, Most I said, I give you power to get wealth. He said, the earth is the Lord, and the fullness thereof, and all of them that live therein. See, when somebody gives you money, he calls that person to give you money. When somebody did this, he calls that person to do that. That person just didn't do it on your own. I remember years ago, I was about 18 years old. I gave out a gas on the side of the four-lane highway, and a white guy came by and stopped and went and got me some gas. And he bought the gas back and started putting it in my car. And I live in the South, and it's very racist down there. And he put the gas in my car, and I began to tell him thanks. He said, whoa, wait a minute. He stopped me. He said, I'm not your friend. And I wasn't even implying that he was my friend. You just tell somebody, well, I appreciate what you did. He said, whoa, wait a minute. That motherfucker stopped me. He let me know I'm doing something that I don't do. I don't stop on the side of the road and help no nigga that's out of gas. So don't you try to conversate with me. He put the gas in my car, got in his truck and pulled off. Never said a word. Don't tell me what the Most High won't do. The Most High said, the king's heart is in my hand. It's just like water. I turn it and do it. I can make him do anything I want to do. See, so I'm telling you, everything that you encounter in your life, he does it. And look what he says here. I make peace and I create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. He said, I do all these things. Nobody else. I use everything down here because it belongs to me. Everything belongs to me. I can use it any way I want to. It's mine. Just like you and I. We have done things and then I can come back and ask ourselves, now why did I do that? Why did I turn here? Why did I turn there? I didn't intend to do that. I intended to do this. Can't you see that you was manipulated? Can't you see that? Just think about it for a moment. Something enticed you, something prompted you to do what you did, and you didn't intend to do it. That wasn't what I was supposed to do. Even on the cooking shows, you see them on the cooking shows on TV. They'll be cooking and then they'll be doing this and doing that. Well, I wasn't intending to do that. But anyways, I mean, it is in your life, in my life, every day. But I'm trying to show you how vulnerable you are. He says, remember, Lord, we are dust. Now let's keep on going. Now we're gonna go here to the book of Habakkuk. All right. Now let's go and look at the book of Habakkuk. Well, let's back up for a moment. I don't want to go to Habakkuk right now. I want to show you something else. See, because then maybe you will understand. Let's go to Proverbs. Let's go to Proverbs. Now I'm going to go to Proverbs chapter 16. Now watch this. Proverbs chapter 16. Let's go there. Let's go there real quick. Now I'm going to show you something. All you got to do is think about this. Think about it. Proverbs chapter 16. Now I'm going to set this up and I'm going to show you that even though you've been reading it, you've been reading it wrong. You've been reading it wrong. I'm going to show you how you should read it. Proverbs chapter 16, let's look at verse 4. Now look what it says. The Lord has made all things for himself. I just told you that, right? Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Now, see, now, a lot of y'all, now, I'm telling you, a lot of y'all, oh, well, the Most High, he have made a day for the wicked, where he gonna, that's not what he's saying. He's saying this right here. He's saying that the Lord has made all things for himself. Yea, even the wicked for a day of evil. The wicked for a day of evil. The wicked that I'm going to use them for a day of evil. That's what he's saying. You want me to show it to you? I'm going to show it to you. Let's go to the book of Habakkuk, chapter 1. The burden which Habakkuk the prophet did see, O Lord, how long shall I cry, and thou wilt not hear? Now listen to what he's saying now. Even cry out unto thee of violence, and thou wilt not save. Y'all see that? Something bad is happening here. Something is unpleasant happening here. And look what he says now. Now remember now what I just told you about Proverbs 16:4. Why dost thou show me iniquity and cause me to behold grievous? For spoiling and violence are before me, and there are that rises up strife and contention. Therefore The law is slacked. Y'all see that? Now, Lord, all this is taking place, but you hadn't activated your law. You hadn't did nothing. You hadn't honored your word yet. All this is going on. I know what your law says, but I don't see nothing. Well, let's keep on. Look what he says here now. He says, therefore the law is slack, and judgment doeth not go forth. Y'all see it? It's right in the pages. I ain't making up nothing. But I'm gonna show you something. All you gotta do is be attentive, be a good student, and listen. And then use your heart. Use your heart. Look what he says here. For the wicked doeth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceedeth. Behold, ye among the heathens are regard and wonder marvelously. For I will work a work in your days which ye will not believe. Y'all see that? Do y'all see that? This is what he's going to do for the wicked. Look here. Which ye shall not believe, though it be told to you. Now, I'm still talking about the God that's over in Isaiah 45 that does all of these things. Look what he says. For lo, I raise up the Chaldeans, which is the Babylonians, that bitter in haste nation. He didn't say tear them down. He said, I'm going to raise them up. Do you see it? Do you understand it? Which shall march through the breadth of the land to possess the dwelling places that are not theirs. He says, I'm going to send the wicked, the evil ones, to just go and just take the lands, take dwelling places that don't even belong to them. That's what I'm going to do. Wouldn't you call that evil? Wouldn't you call that evil? Or would you call it good? It's right in the pages. That's why I beg you. It is a terrible thing to fall into the hands of a fearful God. Boy, I'm telling you, a terrible God. It is. Look what he says here. They are terrible and dreadful. Their judgments and their dignity shall proceed of themselves. Their horses also are swifter than the leopard, and are more fierce than the evening wolves. And their horsemen shall spread themselves, and their horsemen shall come from far. They shall fly as an eagle that hastes to eat. You ain't got a chance. You don't have a chance. They're outmaneuvering you. Y'all don't know about an eagle, but an eagle is a bird that can fly so high you can't even see him he can get up there and still hold his integrity, hold himself together. Where other birds will pass out if they even try to ascend like him. And he flies real fast. I think a falcon is the only one that can fly, and match his speed. But look here. Look what he says. This is the latter part of 8. He says, shall come from afar. They shall fly as the eagle that hastens to his eat. They shall come all for violence. Their faces shall swoop up as the east wind, And they shall together the captives, gather the captives as the sand, and they shall scoff at the king, and the prince shall be a scoff unto them. They shall derive every stronghold, for they shall heap dust and take it. Then shall his mind change. Then shall his mind change. Then shall, I'm only trying to show you that the Most High can make you, and I do anything he want. He can change your mind. He can make you do this. He can make your enemies be at peace with you. You can see how the enemy here is just running a rampage. Then the Most High changes his mind. Look what happens. It's right in the pages. He said, then shall his mind change, and he shall pass over and offend, offer, imputing his power unto his God. See that? See that? Do you understand that the Most High can do anything he wants to? He can make your enemy come up against you and do some horrible things to you. That's why Ecclesiastes says, I think it's Ecclesiastes 12 over there, he says that it is man's duty. This is the conclusion of the whole matter, that we should fear the Most High God and keep his commandments. That's our duty. But a lot of y'all take the Most High for something to play with. But I'm telling you, you're playing with the wrong thing. You are playing with the wrong thing. But anyways, y'all saw what he did. I will work a work in your days which ye shall not believe, though it be told to you. And a lot of y'all don't know that the white man fed our ancestors' babies, snatched them out of their arms, and used them to catch alligators so that they could they can kill the alligator and make purses and shoes out of them for themselves. They skinned our ancestors alive. I'm talking about the natural skin. Pulled the skin off of them. They skinned them. They did all these horrible atrocities to our ancestors. And now they want to take it away from the schools because they don't want their children to know really what they came from. Yeah. They have done so many things, horrible things. We have been treated beyond, I don't even have the words to even express the atrocities, the pain and suffering that we as a people have endured. But yet, we won't die. You're talking about resilience, huh? But see, but it's all about the Most High. You know why? Because he is the one that is keeping we his people. But all of you that have an ear to hear, you must and you will. You must and you will. You have to turn back to your God. And that is the God of the Old Testament. That is the God of the Hebrews. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That is the true and living God, no other. So until next time, family, we hope this has been a very, very informative teaching. I hope that this inspires you to make the necessary adjustments, the necessary corrections that will lead you back to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Until next time, we say from over here, the high priest over the whole house of Israel, we love your family. Shalom.
We are one. No matter what we do, we are one.
Warn them from me. Warn them from me. Warn them from me. Warn them from me.